Aloha friends! Have you ever had a Scotch egg? Well, I'm going to show you how to make carnivore Scotch eggs that are going to blow your mind. But before I do, my name is Maria Emmerich. I am a nutritionist who specializes in the ketogenic and carnivore diet. And I've been helping clients for over 20 years transform their life. The testimonies are amazing, so you should check those out. But let's get to the carnivore Scotch eggs. Okay, to start, you're going to want to soft boil the eggs. And how I do that they peel easily, is you start with the water boiling first, okay? Because that is going to just shock the eggs and shrink the albumin, and it peels very easy. And we're going to do 4.5 minutes. So once I get them in there, I'll start my timer. And this recipe calls for 3 Scotch eggs, but I'm going to double them just because they're so delicious, and in case one of them, like that one, already broke. So here we go for 4.5 minutes, and we'll catch you back in a little bit. All right, so it's been 4.5 minutes. I'm going to rinse them with cold water, but then I'm going to add a bunch of ice because that's going to really stop that process. And I'm going to let them sit in the ice for 10 minutes before I start to peel them. So patience is key. Okay, so the eggs are totally chilled, as you can see, and I'm going to, oh, I pushed it too hard. That one broke. Shoot. Be gentle, be gentle. Well, I'm going to peel them. See how easy they peel? That boil and cook method works really well. I'm not gonna not use this one. It'll be all right. It just won't be a good display one. Oh, better set that somewhere else. Let me grab another bowl here. I'll set it in this dish. That one might just be an eaten one. And gently, gently, gently. And I have my oven on to 425 degrees Fahrenheit because you want it to cook the pork, but not the egg anymore, because you want it to be soft. And that really delicious soft egg. I guess if you want it to be hard boiled, you could boil them more if you want to, but they're perfect. That's what we're going to do. And for the ingredients, you need another beaten egg. I know eggs are so expensive, but I heard that they're coming down. Let me know if the price of eggs are coming down by you, because in Hawaii, they're still very expensive. And when I say very expensive, I'm talking like $12 a dozen. It's crazy. But everything's more expensive here. Kind of blows. So that one didn't peel so easy, but we will use this one as our demonstrating one. Set that over here. And what you're going to want, I am going to use, you could use plain salt if you want to. I am going to use Redmond smoke salt, and they have different flavors of smoke. I'm going to use the hickory one. So check that out. Use code Maria15 to save. Love Redmond. Very kind owners and workers. You want 1 egg. We're gonna beat that a little bit with a fork. Mix it up. And you want ground pork. Now, if you don't do pork, you can use ground beef. That's gonna work also. And then we are going to put Carnivore Crisps. They're so awesome and generous. If you use code Maria, you save big time. But they made a flour. So they have beef flour, they have chicken flour, and they have a beef organ blend. Awesome. So we're gonna use the chicken flour, just because that's what I used the last time. We're gonna put that into another bowl. There we go. And then, I don't think I need all that for one. What you're going to do, and you want a parchment lined baking sheet. You're going to take the ground pork, about a third of it, and we're going to set the egg over here. We're going to make this really flat, and then we'll season it with our salt. That's going to go around the egg. So press it now, because you don't want to press it when it's around the egg. Break the egg. So press, 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 press. Looks good. And then wash my hands, season it with your Redmond smoked salt. Just give it an extra boom of flavor. And then the egg is going to sit in there, and we're going to just fold it around. I feel like I'm doing arts and crafts. And if you have too much pork, then you can just remove that. Just want a nice thin layer. So get rid of some of that. There we go. And I do have a recipe like this, but I use a different flour in the Carnivore cookbook, which some people say is their favorite book of mine. I love it. Try the Juicy Lucy's. Now I'm going to season the outside too. There we go. And then we're going to dip it into that beaten egg. Whoa, I didn't plan on that happening. This is a disaster. But what happens in the kitchen if nobody's there? Nobody knows, right? Now I have it on video. And then we're going to roll it into that Carnivore Crisps Flour. And use your hands to form it. It's a little tricky, isn't it, Craig? It's going to give it a nice coating. And having that nice high temperature is kind of like frying it. You could fry it if you wanted to, but I don't think it's needed. And then once you have a nice coating on there, you set that onto the baking sheet, and we're going to bake it for, Craig, is it 15 minutes, I believe? 15 to 20, till the pork is cooked through. There we go. Just a nice little crispy layer. And there we go. See, a nice beautiful egg. And we're going to get that into the oven and show you what it looks like. So here is a sneak peek of them in the oven. They have a few more minutes to go, but don't they look good? Yum. All right, they're out of the oven, and here they are. You have a nice crispy outside and a juicy inside. And don't forget, use code Maria to save on Carnivore Crisps. I also always bring their chips when I travel. And the Redmond smoked salt is the best smoked salt ever, and totally carnivore if you're looking for a different flavor with your carnivore diet. But let's see if Kai likes them. Hey Kai, how you doing?
Good.
Hi Bella. Oh, she's gonna go. Kai, I have a Scotch egg for you. Doesn't it look good?
Yes.
Can you cut it and show us what's inside? Ooh, look at that. You ate these last week when I was gone, didn't you?
Yes. It's really good.
It's really good?
Okay, I'm going to slice a little piece off, and then I'll try it.
Okay, so this is saying a lot because you don't like eggs, do you?
Yeah.
You don't. What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids, but you know what you should start telling people when I say that?
What?
Share this video with your friends.
Yeah, share this video with your friends and cook with your kids.
And cook with your kids. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Sharing is caring. Mahalo. If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.